So starting at 6 months, we give them a bottle of children's ibuprofen. This is what you're going to use if your baby gets a fever. This is your dosage. This is your syringe. Call me if your baby looks really sick with a fever and doesn't look better within an hour or two of the ibuprofen. And it's a cost to us, but it's a really important thing to reduce those after hours calls, unnecessary visits to the ER. So,
Wow.
anyways,
That's a phenomenal idea.
Good idea. But that's plenty of samples that the drug companies drop off.
no, we don't. Oh,
Out by the
It-
gap.
oh,
Uh,
this is where we might be different. We don't take samples from drug companies. I don't.
Okay.
We buy everything ourselves. Even the formula we give away to shelters. I resent them using us as marketing for their products.
so Stephen, when you say yes to something,
Yeah.
you're saying no to something else.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're saying yes to scheduling all these physicals in advance and making sure all the physicals are done, you're saying no to some sick appointments. But how does that make the culture of the business in your own life manageable
Mm-hmm.
so that you have a thriving business and you're still happy to show up every morning?
Yeah. There's always going to be trade-offs. And, so one of the things that I knew when we opened the office as a trade-off of a small business was that, being by myself and being the one responsible, I'll take call. I'm on call 24/7. The other providers do share calls sometimes. For the most part, I take the call. They call my cell phone directly. My cell phone number is actually the number on the website for the after hours. And I don't get very many calls. It's not bothersome. I'm available when they need me after hours, but we don't have office hours, evenings or weekends. And because I just knew long term, if I wanted to make this work for me and my family, that I needed to work really hard during the week and go 100 miles an hour during the week. And then on the weekends, just have time off and not have to worry about being patients. And I did some nursery rounding initially. I think we all did nursery rounds, but that's moving away. Most of the suburbs have hospitals that do it. So we stopped doing hospital rounds years ago. The way it works for us is that even though we don't provide care in the evenings and weekends, we provide after hours call if they need us, but the exceptional care during the week. We don't turn away sick visits. Somebody wants a sick visit, they're coming in. We'll find what time it works for them. And this works for us because I feel comfortable with this because we have really good urgent care support. In our area, there's the PM Pediatrics urgent care. I think they're up and down the East Coast a bit. And their care is fantastic. I think they're an extension of us at times. I trust their care. They send us notes. We'll call the families the next morning. We always get their notes. We'll call the families and say, hey, I saw that your daughter was there for a fever last night. How's everything going? Everything okay? Do you need anything from us? But so I do think that what we don't offer, maybe that does keep some families from coming to us because they want the weekends sick visit with us. But the urgent care does a very good job. And again, if you've taught your patients that many issues when your kids are sick, you can manage at home comfortably and confidently, then they don't look for those sick visits. If you're a practice that brings in every sick visit all the time, then certainly Saturday morning hits your kid is pink eye, you're going to want to go see that doctor.
Yeah.
So it drives up the volume.
So setting limits has helped you retain staff, have a healthy culture, and most importantly, you're not burning out.
Yeah, no, I enjoy the challenges. So no, I'm not burning out now. Not that I wouldn't say I was burning out, but about 5 years ago, when we wanted to take a 2-week family vacation, that was hard, right? Because my covering doctor wasn't seeing the checkups back then. And I was like, I'm going to see all the checkups and it was a summer vacation. And that was hard. So that's when I really knew it was time to finally add somebody after a dozen years or so. But no, I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy having the other providers. So I'm still working 5 days a week, but one day I get to work from home and then do other projects and work on the practice administrative stuff. I tend to be an optimist. So I find the problems. I like solving problems. I get frustrated sometimes when I walk in the office and there's another water leak from the office upstairs.
So this is a wonderful story. So she was kind enough to say, come over to my office one evening.